guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I wasn't planning on coming on. I was planning on having a couple of days off, but I've been working all day. So I'm just going to kind of finish off on this video. Let's do a final piece of collective guidance for a couple of days. And I feel really drawn to use the Archangel Power Tarot, and we're matching them up with the Fairy Tarot cards. So this will be interesting. But I've been working with the energy, okay? I know when there's kind of been a shift, and I know when we need to pull back. So anyone who's still waiting for readings and I haven't managed to get them out, okay, today, I have sent you an email and I'm back on them on Thursday. And we shall see what the energy's like then. But at the moment, I'm done with this energy, working with it. So I'm going to take a couple of days off. I won't be checking messages or anything that you might send or emails. So that's why I won't be getting back to you. But let's see what the cards want to say. Let's start with the Archangel Power Tarot. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I think that's really the best way to try and find out what I'm wanting to share. Okay, right. Let's give these a shuffle. So let's start off and have a look and see what the situation is, what we're going to be talking about, what the energy is going to be like. I want to say really what we've got to work on over the next couple of days. The Seven of Raphael, time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Okay, I really feel that this is a time we need to do that self-examination. We really need to have a look and see how ready we really are. Let's read this, Seven of Raphael. Time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. It's most definitely why I want to pull back for a couple of days, okay? Just to kind of not be affected by anything outside anyone else's story. Okay, I just want to really focus on me, my story, and my physical space. So I believe it's time to kind of go in, like I said, and have a look and see what kind of needs, what your intuition's telling you. Just you, not seeking outside guidance. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and then take action without looking back. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, the chakra colour holds meaning and guidance in the making of your choices. That's interesting. So it's like we really do need to, like I said, have a look at what's going on in the physical. It's kind of get out of seeking info and trying to make decisions. It's now time to make some clear choices for ourselves. So the additional meanings of this card: unrealistic expectations, procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, and a need for detoxification. And I think that, you know, there's areas that we all can kind of pull ourselves up on. This has been coming out a lot with kind of like the shift in the energy, is having a look at what we need to do, what we need to change, to feel happy with ourselves, and not for anyone else but for us. So let's look at any blocks of making this decision and being clear on what we actually want, and then taking action and detoxifying ourselves. Let's look at the blocks. The King of Ariel. So this is our kind of divine masculine energy. Successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, and using resources wisely. I want to say we all have enough knowledge within us if we can just tap into that and have the confidence that then we can go forth and project that into our physical world. Because most of us are rather confident within now. We've done a lot of inner work on our divine feminineness, but now we actually kind of need to bring this into the physical. So the King of Pentacles, the King of Ariel. This is the block. Where are the Ariels? Oh, silly me. I forgot he was the last one in the deck. But gets there in the end. King of Ariel. This is the block. Okay, the situation. There is so much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancement in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life of more leisure. People. A very successful person who has risen to the top professionally. Someone who can direct many people or projects at once. A nature lover, stable, powerful and accomplished. Additional meanings of this card: career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership positions. So I feel that because this is a challenge, it's the challenge really for the Divine Masculine to kind of step up and use that confidence that they have inside, that they know wants to be projected on the outside. So the Divine Masculine stepping into their power here. But there's a lack of confidence. What's gone on in the past? Let's find out what's gone on with the energy to cause this lack of confidence. The Four of Ariel. Well, the Four of Pentacles is about when you hold on to your pentacles so tightly that you don't allow the flow. There's this fear of loss. It says when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, and extremes in how you save or spend money. So money management. And I want to say the optimism, okay, of being successful and being able to make things happen, to be able to bring change. So the Four of Ariel is what's gone on in the past position. When you give, you also receive. First, this card is a reminder that financial, excuse me, I seem to have the hiccups or the burps, I'm not sure. When you give, you also receive. First, this card is a reminder that financial gain and resources are to be shared. It's like not held on to. You can't hold on to them pennies, otherwise you don't allow the universe to allow it to flow. So it's about your giving and receiving here. When prosperity is held on too tightly, it can make a person closed off and therefore block the connection to future abundance. If someone has been blessed with great resources, this card can be a reminder to donate to charities and worthy causes. On the other extreme, it can indicate that someone has been too careless with money. There is a need to review how money is spent or to get debt under control. This card isn't just about money and finances, but can also be about expenditures of energy and emotion. Don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. Be willing to share whatever talents and gifts you have with those around you. The additional meanings of this card: control issues, saving for a rainy day. It's a rainy day tonight. I've got washing out on the line. I've been that busy that I forgot to get it in and it kind of decided to rain. So I've got to go and kind of salvage that soon. So, a rainy day. Saving for a rainy day, holding onto the present and resisting change. And that's exactly what it is. Okay, it's just this confidence here of making a decision and then kind of following it through. But it says to you, you know, if you've got the money, you need to share that. It's divine money, really. Divine will guide you. Doesn't want you just to hold it all to yourself. Wants to allow this abundance, the opportunity to flow and be shared. And that's also with the talents. It's about giving and receiving. Okay. if you have a gift, you know, be willing to share that. I watched an episode of, is it called The Grimm? It's on Netflix. It's about the Brothers Grimm. And I watched the first one, and I was telling my daughter about it. And I was talking about these are the tales that I would listen to as a child, where there's slightly a different twist to them. But I couldn't quite remember the titles, and I started to go through them. And it come up with one. Oh, where's my mobile phone? This will be interesting. Oh, it's on charge. Yeah, I want to share the story. I'm going to have to go and get it. Okay. It talks about greed, because I actually asked my daughter what actually it was her partner. I asked him what he thought of it, and 13 Twisted Fairy Tales by the Brothers Grimm. I don't know why I'm still being led down this darkness, but hey. But there was a story. Let me find it for you, because it was rather interesting. Here we go. And it's called The Ungrateful Son. I don't know why I'm reading this to you, but hey, look, when I do my research, it means something. The Ungrateful Son is a story that is about... there's a word, I'm jumping this word because I don't know what it means, but I can actually just look, can't I? If it allows me to. How do I get onto another page? Oh, there. But now I can't see the word. Oh. It really is raining down there. Down there. Out there. I want to be able to pronounce this word.
Succinct.
Succinct. Especially of something written or spoken, briefly and clearly expressed. Succinct.
Succinct.
Succinct. Okay. Succinct. Let's go back to the story. The Ungrateful Son is a succinct story that is about a paragraph long. Okay, here it is. A greedy son who is about to sit down to a dinner of roasted chicken sees his elderly father coming to the door. Not wanting to share his meal, he hides the chicken. Once his father leaves, the son goes to retrieve his meal. Unfortunately for him, the chicken has become a frog and latches onto his face, never letting go. Maybe he should have shared his meal. And that was, I remember now the response that my daughter's partner gave me. He said, we'll learn the lesson that sharing is caring. Okay, so who knows why we're talking about this, but let me make sure this phone is on silent. I think I'll just leave it there with that. Let's look at the current energy. Four of Gabriel. It's the 1111 card. It's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, and release yourself from burdensome situations. It's time to get you out of all those things that are keeping you kind of held back from your abundance. It's time for a celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time of stability and peacefulness. Additional meanings of this card: a very special day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life, a promotion or new job. And I feel that's just kind of air that's there. It's kind of, it's coming, okay? But I feel that this is a time now that we can just kind of relax. It's like we've done as much as what we can do. We just need to kind of settle into that now and start to learn to our social lives, having fun again, getting back up in the physical. New opportunities coming. And it's really hard to actually get to that stage because of the surrenders that the releasing, allowing the giving and receiving, allowing the flow of life to take effect, I want to say. So let's have a look at some future energy. So we've been told it's time to rest now. A job well done. The plans are working out perfectly. That one definitely wanted to come out. Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others and answers that come through meditation. And I think that's why we really got to go within to our own intuition, our own guidance. And I feel like there's going to be this fresh energy after a couple of days. So what's going on behind the scenes? What does Divine say, like kind of the meaning, the purpose of this is? So you can be the star and shine brightly. I want to say to your kind of, you'll be at your best. The only way you can be at your best is if you're making sure you're kind of pulling back to recharge. A dream come true, believe in yourself and the end of a difficult situation. It's finding the balance here. So this is the meaning, the lesson, or the purpose, I want to say. Now is the time to have great faith and hope. The star shines in the heavens as inspiration and as an affirmative sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. The most important element for your success is believing in yourself. Archangel Jophiel can help you see how beautiful this moment in your life is. Feel inspired to make long-term plans and know that you'll be successful. Additional meanings of this card: a dream come true, renewed purpose, following your intuition and faith in yourself. And that's where the King of Ariel comes in, the King of Pentacles. He's lacking faith in himself and what he can deliver, his confidence. So Archangel Jophiel's name means the beauty of God. She excels at beautifying any situation or challenge that has arisen. You can also call upon Archangel Jophiel in times of joy and gratitude to help you anchor in your heart the positive energy of that moment. This is about learning to live in the now. Okay. You can also call upon Archangel Jophiel in times of joy and gratitude to help you anchor in your heart the positive energy, okay, of that moment. That's really saying about how by going maybe back over and having a little review, okay, that positive energy of the gratitude, I want to say, for the journey, for the experience to be able to personally develop, okay, and how far you've come, and when you recognise that, and when you start to recognise who you really are and why you are here, and a dream comes true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation, it's like time to be the star, but you've got to believe that. So let's have a look at how the viewer is viewing themselves. That's the best way to say it. Solutions. That's good. It's a good card. Success that comes from objective compromise. Self-control and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. It's temperance. tempering out those energies, okay, here. This is reconciliation. Feeling more balanced now. Especially, I want to say, as you kind of withdraw and focus on you for a while. Archangel Zadkiel is working with you to find the perfect balance. The key to success right now is in moderation and compromise. If you're feeling stressed out, this card counsels you to take a deep breath and ask your angels and guides for assistance. Self-control and patience are called for in order to create the successful outcome you're hoping for. Let me just repeat that part. Self-control and patience are called for in order to create the successful outcome you're hoping for. Consider the ideas of others and try to see their point of view. Diversity of thoughts can bring forth the strongest possible course of action. Reconciliation of opposing viewpoints is very likely now if you approach all parties with a forgiving and fair attitude. So the additional meanings of this card: a balanced approach, perfect orchestration, creative solutions through compromise, and healing energy. So Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of memory. He can help you remember facts or aspects of situations that you may have forgotten. He is also the angel of forgiveness. Call upon Zadkiel to help when you need to regain a balanced point of view regarding others or your own past experiences. So how you're viewing yourself is wanting to find this balance, compromise. Reconciliation. When it says here, he can help you remember facts or aspects of situations that you may have forgot. And I felt like I wanted to say help you to remember aspects of yourself that you seem to have forgotten about. So let's have a look at how this is affecting others, or how others are viewing you. The Two of Ariel, finding that balance. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work fun. So it may be that others are viewing you as in seeing that you are trying to find your balance in life. Most definitely the angels are observing, I want to say the masculine energy here, kind of observing him putting in the work. The yin yang here, balancing. Let's read the meaning. Two of Ariel. It's important to have balance. You may be working multiple jobs, or you have several projects going on at once. Reconsider your to-do list. I've already said to somebody not long ago, I said I'm going to do a to-do list for like to do on me, okay? My to-do list. So reconsider your to-do list. Is it really necessary to accomplish it all? The key to managing stress is to think of ways to make your situation more fun. Look at life in a playful way. You may be having challenges balancing your budget. Be cautious of juggling your finances in a way that causes long-term difficulties. Career changes should be looked at carefully and decisions made slowly and logically. I feel this is this energy of taking life very seriously now. Okay, understanding the importance of the balance. So additional meanings of this card: going with the flow, making it look easy, and the ability to get by on little money. So this is kind of the transitional stage where you kind of start to panic, especially as we're talking about the King of Pentacles here, somebody that likes the money to come in to be able to provide the security, but can't let go of the pennies because there's kind of lacking faith that the abundance will come, you know, via divinely directed and orchestrated abundance. So it's so important to actually just let go and go with the flow. So it's important to have balance. I really feel as if the Divine Masculine here is really taking this seriously, wanting to find the balance here. Let's look at any hopes or fears. The Eight of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. When it said about making things look easy, I feel that that's really how the kind of divine masculine maybe perceives the divine feminine's energy. It's just, she makes it look so easy, but it's just the fact of the surrender of allowing, you know, faith, trust, and you can be free, making that courageous choice to change your situation. It's kind of like to drop the worry, drop what the norm, society tend to take on, this panic about lack, not having enough. So there's a lesson there about learning to live on kind of not so much money, to understand that's not what's important. Us being happy, I want to say, is important, and enjoying what we're doing and loving what we're doing. All the money in the world's great if you really don't know how to enjoy it, or you have no one to enjoy it with because you're so busy or you don't even have time to spend that money or to make good of that money. You have to look at how's your money working for you. So, 8 of Michael. It's like, are you actually getting any enjoyment out of the work that's generating the money? And then the money, is it actually going towards more enjoyment, or is it just this vicious circle? So the 8 of Michael, you can be free. You may feel as though you're trapped in your situation, but that is an illusion. You have to look past your fears and open your eyes to the opportunities. The ways to freedom may scare you due to a lack of confidence, but you can ask your angels for courage. Soon you'll find that you're much stronger than you realise. Commit to changing your circumstances and then believe in your ability to move forward. It's all about believing in this ability. Additional meanings of the card: lack of confidence in one's own power, not seeing things clearly, self-sabotage. Okay, so let's look at the outcome. The Page of Raphael: gentle, loving, dreamy and open-hearted. Sounds very surrendery to me. A new emotional experience, a new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations, and great intuitive insights. Love. Your feelings can be so enlightening. This card heralds a message with great emotional impact. Your psychic gifts may be rising to a new level, or you may find yourself in love with a new project or endeavour. This card may represent a person who stirs up your romantic or emotional life. Communication is very important, especially if the person is someone you're already involved with. Okay, people. A youth who is sweet, they're describing, the situation. And then if we're talking about like a person, okay, people. A youth who is sweet, gentle, and very open to showing his or her feelings. Someone who is warm and loving, but possibly shy. Dreamy, sensitive, creative, amorous and naive. Additional meanings of this card: social invitations, a special new friend, and confidential information. This is when you get close, you allow someone close. It's a very dreamy, sensitive, shy, innocent state. It's a new emotional, it's just allowing things to flow and balance out, and it's going to be this kind of allowing this love to, it's about grounding in this love. Okay, I'm going to pull some fairy tarot. I don't want to be on too long. So let's get these quickly clarified. I'm not going to read from the book from this one, that's decided. I do want to bring this reading together, but it's really kind of saying we just need to go within, okay, take a little breather, allow this love to settle in, allow ourselves to balance, really have a look at our physical world and how our inner world is reflected in the outer. So let's have a look at the Seven of Raphael first. I'm just going to read the bottom of the card. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. The Queen of Autumn. So that's actually the Divine Feminine's energy. Generous, stylish, gracious and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. This is really a prep. A need for detoxification, be clear on what you want and time to take action. And I feel that's the ability to make anything more beautiful. And I want to say that's your actual inner and outer world as a Divine Feminine. It's like your Queen of Autumn status. Generous, stylish, gracious and practical. It's like, are they the attributes that, you're actually taking on? The block is King of Ariel, which is the counterpart, the King of Pentacles. Let's get a card. So the block is your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success and using resources wisely. Ten of Spring, it's carrying the burdens here. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So I feel here we're really picking up on the Queen of Pentacles energy. I want to say as in how the Queen of Pentacles kind of been leading the way, the Divine Feminine. But this is here her carrying quite a bit of burden. Okay, and I want to say by taking it all on, and it's like the King of Pentacles here will come to like step up and be able to take some of the burden of the Divine Feminine's energy. Okay, so what's gone on? When you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So I feel that maybe the Divine Masculine hasn't been using his resources wisely. That giving and receiving. Yeah, the Three of Winter. Okay, I feel that this is due to past heartache, heartbreak. Reach out to others for comfort and love, and you will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I feel as if the Divine Masculine has wanted to let go, and reach out for the comfort and love. I want to say pride and ego, and just the masculine's energy, just wanting to be a masculine and stable and secure has kind of stopped this. There is definitely sadness here and it will heal with time, but I want to say once kind of you let go of it, this is definitely about letting the past go. Because we're moving into the Four of Gabriel, which is the 1111 card, the Four of Wands, and it's time for a celebration, so I feel like it's ready. Abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So there's definitely still this need to release, I want to say, the Divine Masculine kind of release the Divine Feminine, the inner Divine Feminine from any burdens and step into your power. Be confident. So release yourself from burdensome situations. And because this is the current energy, I believe that it's kind of decisions being made to kind of find the balance here, to work towards being balanced, the world. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And I want to say coming full circle just means we can kind of go on a journey, quite a long journey. We end up finding ourselves right back to where we are, to us. It's all about us. So I feel this is a realisation now, the world. I want to say that's kind of like a world purpose, like a world mission. Understanding who you are and why you are here. So why am I clarifying with, I've kind of jumped over cards, haven't I? Doesn't take much to distract me. The Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. Perfect. It's coming full circle and now it's time to go after your dreams. The only person that can do that is you. Do something that expands your horizons again. It all comes back to you. And let your creativity take flight. That's just down to confidence. So we got the Epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So it's the Hermit with the Sun card, the most happiest card. I was going to say the most happiest card in the world. But we've got a Divine Masculine here. He's jumping on his unicorn. He's kind of... Okay. The Epiphany. This is the Hermit, coming out of Hermitage now. Bright and rejuvenated and feeling so much more younger. Looking very transparent there. And he looks like he's blowing his own trumpet. So plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations and gratitude for the blessings of life. That's definitely coming full circle and then taking... you know, that world into your own hands. You could really go into that in kind of a pessimistic viewpoint, couldn't you, into the Hermit, because you're going into kind of discover your answers and then you come out as an optimist. Lovely. The Star. A dream come true, believing in yourself and the end of a difficult situation. This is what the universe is trying to kind of, the realisation. Wrong deck again. I've got to look at it. Ace of Gabriel, it's the opportunity for this passionate, new adventure. It says a gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing and a sense of wonder. I don't know why I keep pulling from this Archangel deck. With the Star. Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic and undiplomatic. Information that can help you but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. This is definitely, I feel, this energy that I've been picking up on the readings that I've been putting out. They have been quite to the point, quite truthful, things that maybe we don't want to hear, but necessary for our own personal spiritual growth. So with the Princess of Swords here, inquisitive, truthful, realistic and undiplomatic. Information that can help you heal, but may also be difficult to heal. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. I want to say just to help you to realise and unlock your pure potential, your pure potential. Solutions. So now we're at the stage of temperance, okay? We need to now blend these energies. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. And most of that is what you need to kind of reflect onto yourself. Let's move these cards out the way because, okay. With the Empress, the Divine Feminine's energy. Wow. Time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Solution is the Divine Feminine, the inspiration, the ideas, the creativity. And I want to say it's the confidence that the Divine Feminine gives to the Divine Masculine to be able to go forth. So I feel like there's this kind of pressuring from the Empress here. Okay, giving her, like, masculine, the Emperor, a nudge to step into his power. So we've got the Two of Ariel. This is how this is affecting others around you or how others are viewing you. And it's important to have balance. Working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work fun. The Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. I feel that the need to be balanced is kind of like here. There's definitely something, some answer that's being sought. And the only way you're going to find that is by going within. And then I think things will move quite quickly, because any hopes or fear is you can be free. It's just about making a courageous choice to change your situation. Maybe not seeing things clearly. But it does say seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. I want to say keep searching for your answer until it makes sense. So the Two of Spring with the Eight of Michael, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. I feel here because this is really about, I want to say, like working with like-minded people, okay? So a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. And I feel that this is kind of the block that we're holding ourselves back from, is seeing the other opportunities that are out there. It's calling in the soul tribe. It says you can be free, but make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. I would say you're not seeing help that maybe is wanting to come in. And the Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. The Moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of the situation. That's perfect for a reading for a couple of days. It's really learning how to ground in this love, understanding what this love is and what it means. And also I want to say in how this love can actually be used in a beneficial way. The purpose of it. So the Moon, powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of the situation. I want to say that's really what we're focusing on by taking a couple of days of solitude, or however that works for you. Just taking a break. Having a rest. Okay. Let's get an Angels of Light cards. And to not feel guilty about it as well. I think it's really time to kind of get in, get creative, get your creative juices going. And it's about coming back really refreshed, with more passion and purpose, and especially a deeper understanding. We've got creativity, that will do. I'm not going to look at the one underneath yet. The angels suggest that you explore your creative potential now. Creativity is an energy for adventure and change. It may herald a new idea, inspiration for a book, an artistic vision or a new project. Let your imagination flow. If you do not know how to channel the force, you may feel restless or dispirited. So ask your angel to help you to direct your creative energy towards something worthwhile. The angel wisdom reminds you that you are a co-creator with the divine. Use your power with wisdom and joy. Okay, here's the affirmation. I just feel like I'm being tickled at the back of the neck. Hold on. I enjoy my creative powers and use them for the highest good. Think about sharing is caring. Okay. Acknowledgement. Look after yourself by acknowledging your desires and needs and taking steps to meet them. Examine and note your gifts, talents and achievements. When you accept all aspects of yourself, you feel centered and confident. Then you can genuinely acknowledge others. Become aware of and nurture the good qualities of the people in your life so that they feel relaxed and happy in your presence. Angel wisdom reminds you to recognize who you truly are, an evolved spirit in a human body. When you acknowledge your spiritual dimensions, you will align with your true self and your spirit will soar. The affirmation, I acknowledge who I truly am. I don't know if you can see that, but you should have heard it. Okay. So let me get some, we get some Archangel Oracle. And I want to get some angel prayers. Prioritize and sensitivity. We're all rather sensitive at the moment, so I kind of said that the energy I'm feeling is a bit sensitive, so you kind of know when to just leave it be. So prioritize first. Focus on your highest priorities and I'll help you get organised and motivated. What's your calling? What makes your heart sing? When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honour your priorities and support your life's mission. Working with Archangel Metatron. Metatron is one of two archangels who once walked upon earth as human men. The other one is Sandalphon. Metatron was a prophet and scribe, Enoch, who ascended after his exemplary earth life. He continues working as a scribe and record keeper in heaven. He helps people develop organisational and record keeping skills as well. When you call upon Metatron, he motivates you to organise your priorities. And top priority is us. You put yourself at the top of that priority. Always. So, sensitivity. You're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings. Sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful gift, and there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you know the truth about situations and people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches, intuitions, and impressions. Spend some time alone in nature to further develop your sensitivity. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals. At home or at work, ask me to help you choose life-affirming foods, beverages, companions, and activities. Know that it's safe for you to feel deep emotions as they are part of your sensitivity. Visualize the two of us sealed in beautiful bluish white light. This light dissolves any lower energies, transmuting them into love. The light also helps you distinguish between your own feelings and those of other people. So working with Archangel Haniel. Haniel helps us honour our natural cycles, moods and rhythms. She assists us in embracing all aspects of ourselves, including our strengths, setbacks and shadows. Call upon her if you ever feel unsure or bad about yourself. Haniel will help you appreciate yourself and see how beautiful you are right now. Okay. So let me get an angel prayer. And then we're going to get wrapped up. Study and learning on the bottom now. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. The miracle of prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. So we've already had Archangel Metatron come up. It mentions Archangel Sandalphon, seeing as these were the two men that kind of roamed the earth as mortal men, okay? And they ascended into archangeldom. So let's read the miracle of prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. I've just looked at the postcard from Spirit and I felt like I wanted to get one, so we're going to go with that. And I've opened up to the Loved One in Heaven page, so we're definitely going to have to pull a postcard from Spirit. The Miracle of Prayer. The angels want you to know that the prayers you've sent to heaven have been heard. They are encouraging you not to ask for help, but to accept it. They send an answer to every prayer you send in their direction and are encouraging you to fill your prayers with loving thoughts and gratitude. Instead of asking for specifics, thank the angels for guiding you to the best possible outcome for your highest good. You may be feeling that your prayers aren't being heard, but this isn't true. Your angels are encouraging you to shift your perceptions and see that prayer isn't about hoping the future delivers the answer, but knowing the answer is already here and coming to you now in the present moment. Archangel Sandalphon is drawing close to you at this time and is here to help you formulate your prayers to heaven in a positive and loving way so that you can get the best help above. Pray and trust. Angels are always listening. So, Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon is the master of song and the archangel who delivers our prayers to heaven. He is the angelic postman who ensures that our positive thoughts, prayers, and intentions are received by the divine. He has a copper aura and is the twin brother of Metatron. He has the powerful ability to help us connect with God and the angels in a level-headed and grounded way, because he was once human. He knew so much that when it came to his passing, he ascended to heaven and was transformed into an archangel. You are blessed to receive his guidance. So let's get a postcard from Spirit. You are not alone. Dearest Stu, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that shows up, for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. I think that just put it perfectly. That's what's happening. We're coming out of denial. It's like be gentle with yourself during this time. Okay, let's bring some unicorns. We're going to go for some unicorns. And then I'm going to end on a Mother Mary card. I have coffee. That's a great feeling when you think there might not be coffee and then there is. the little things in life. Okay, let's get this reading wrapped up. Light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. Everyone has a beautiful light within them, no matter what they look like or how they act. This light is pure. The more you focus on the light within others, the more you can help them be healthy and happy. You can't see no writing on there, can you? Oh. You can also protect your loved ones, yourself and your belongings by imagining them surrounded by light. This card may mean that you or someone you love is in a situation with harsh energy right now and they need extra spiritual protection. Imagine them in an eggshell covering of light in your favourite colour. Or choose one of these: white light to protect, green light to heal, and purple light for a better night's sleep. As you focus on seeing and feeling light within yourself and everyone, you'll notice a positive change in your life. For example, people will treat you better, your family members will seem happier, and you'll sleep better at night. You'll sleep better at night if you'll just be the light. There's no need to be afraid of the dark when you are the light. Okay, we need to get this wrapped up because I'm just kind of going off now. Simplicity. Let's just keep it simple. Right, we'll read this card, we'll read a Mother Mary, and then we'll go for a couple of days and keep life pretty simple. Put your energy into the basics and let go of the excess. This card says that things have gotten too complex for you lately. It's time to pull back and focus on what you know for sure. That says it perfectly. Focus on what's in your physical space, what your story is, what you know for sure. Okay, this card says that things have gotten too complex for you lately. It's time to pull back and focus on what you know for sure. For example, what do you really want? What do you know that you don't want? These are the bases that will help you answer bigger questions later. You've also drawn this card because there's a need to clean out some part of your life, whether it's your room, a closet, or a messy relationship. When you clean the space around you, your mind feels more clear and focused, and your energy also increases. This card also means that you may be trying too hard with a project. You need to put your energy into the basic parts of it. Focus on the simple areas and the complex will take care of itself. Mother Mary. Okay. I'm not sure what that one is, but it didn't want to leave my fingers or my hand. Our Lady of Blessing bestowed. 26. Not sure if I've ever had this card. Let's find out what the message is. I'm in like slow mode now. Okay. I am offering you a spiritual gift now, the gift of a heavenly blessing. This blessing may come through a person, place or thing, or spring forth from within your own heart, unfolding like a blooming rose. I ask that you trust me because in receiving this blessing, things will change. The changes are a shedding of that which would hold you back from fully receiving my blessing. My blessing asks you to have trust and courage as I help you leap into your divine fulfillment more swiftly than you could do on your own. A blessing sounds like a marvellous happening, and it is. However, we can forget that divine energy, which is concentrated like spiritual vitamins, will cause healing, and this may move circumstances and situations along, often at a rapid pace. A blessing is like a divine volcanic eruption from within our heart. It can start with a rumble, but when the time is right, we are ignited and cannot be held back from an explosion of divine love that might change everything that is in the way of our next heavenly steps upon the earth. Rest assured that a blessing from the Holy Mother is only given when we can handle it. Though you can also expect that there will be times, as the blessing begins its work, when you may wonder if you are really up to what you feel is being asked of you. You may doubt yourself at times, questioning if you can really handle what is happening in your life without falling apart completely. You will succeed through the Holy Mother's grace, of course, but sometimes you might wonder if you aren't just cracking up inside to be broken apart, never to be repaired. This is a sign that we are really growing, and especially outgrowing a past that is too small for our soul's future. With all this challenge, we might ask ourselves if we really want a blessing at all. However, a blessing is an absolutely priceless treasure. It clears karmic debris that would keep us stuck, perhaps for a long time or even lifetimes. A blessing not only rips off a band-aid, but is a zap of healing energy that may feel uncomfortable for a relatively short time, but is essentially just the workings of life force restoring a wound to wellness. As we heal spiritually, our wants and needs can change, sometimes quite dramatically. We might outgrow some relationships or life situations as this happens. Other relationships or life situations will be able to bear the change and come with us. Either way, a blessing speeds up and intensifies this process and helps us accomplish in a short time what may have taken much more effort over a longer period. It is a helping hand up to our next level of awareness and embodied consciousness by the divine. Although given freely, the grace of the blessing is that it happens when the time is right, not a moment too soon or too late. This oracle is coming to you because the time is right for you, and this blessing is being offered to you now, whether you understand its ultimate purpose or not. We don't have to know that a blessing is happening for it to work its magic, though of course it can be nice to know that the divine is taking over if suddenly things go eerie before they fall into place in a new way. Our role is to be honest and present with our feelings and let the chips fall where they will, so to speak. You are given permission for the divine to take over your life direction for a moment, trusting in the greater wisdom and perspective of the Holy Mother and her unconditional love for you and her passionate desire for your spiritual liberation. With the onset of this blessing, you might have a subtle reorientation, or it might suddenly feel like you are heading in a very different direction. Either way is perfect for you. Trust, all will be well, and soon the chaos of change will be replaced with great joy, gratitude, and even deeper loving trust in the tender genius of the Divine Mother's grace. Let's do this healing process and affirmation. Just waiting for the pussy. Are you going to go out? It's raining. She's not sure. She's gone. Okay. Imagine, sense or feel that before you stands a beautiful woman with dark golden skin and luminous light emerging from every pore. Her eyes gaze at you lovingly, and all around her shines a bright golden light. Her right hand is raised in blessing and light. In blessing, and light streams forth from that hand. Relax and receive that light, imagining that you can breathe it in on your inhalation and let go of everything else on your exhalation. Repeat this for several moments until you feel the light has finished being sent to you, remembering that this can be quite quick. In your own time, open your eyes and finish with this healing affirmation spoken aloud. I receive the Holy Mother's blessing of grace, and with complete faith I am moved into alignment with heaven, walking her path of love upon the earth, under her protection and guidance always. You got this. We're going to have to end on some you got this cards. We know what we are, but know not what we may be. It's tapping into that infinite potential that lies within. I can make good decisions. I love this one. There's so much confidence within that. The certainty I can make good decisions. Okay, do we want one more? Two. Okay. Your life is but one big adventure. It's like, what's the next adventure then? What's next in store for you? No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Leave the past in the past. You can make good decisions. And we know what we are or what we have been, but know not what we may be. Looks like it's time to find out. Right, guys, have yourself a fantastic couple of days. I will catch up with you on Thursday. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now. If it wants to turn off. Look, it doesn't want me to go. It's like I keep clicking. It's not clicking it. Okay. Bye for now, guys.